Have you ever seen someone on television and wondered how tall they are really? Well, we are talking about Dylan Dreyer, the weather anchor you probably recognize from NBC morning shows. But what if I told you that her actual height might surprise you? Stick around because we are going to break it all down. Most people think that television stars look a certain way. On your screen, they might look taller, shorter, or even different than they do in real life. Dylan Dreyer is one of those stars who seems familiar, but her real height and presence might not be exactly what you imagine. So, how tall is Dylan Dreyer? Official sources list her at 5 feet 3 inches, or 160 centimeters. That is about the height of many people around the world. But when you see her on television, she might seem taller. Why? Well, cameras can be tricky. Angles, heels, and even the way someone stands can make a big difference. For example, Dylan sometimes wears heels that add a few inches. On television, she might also be standing near people shorter than her, or the camera might be tilted in a way that makes her appear taller. These small tricks can completely change how tall someone looks on screen. But height is only one part of understanding Dylan Dreyer. Many fans also wonder about her overall size, her build, and appearance. Dylan has a fit and healthy frame, which makes sense because being a television personality often involves a lot of energy. Reporting the weather is not just standing and talking. It can be fast-paced and requires long hours. If you look closely at her arms and legs, you will notice that she is very active. She likes running and staying in shape. That explains her proportionate frame. Even though she is not extremely tall, her posture and confidence make her presence bigger than her actual height. Dylan Dreyer is slightly below the average height for American women, which is about 5 feet 4 inches. But here is something interesting. People often misjudge her height because of her facial features and hairstyle. Her hair is sometimes styled in a way that adds volume at the top. This subtle detail can make her look taller than she actually is. We can also see the difference when she stands next to other celebrities. Next to someone taller, she looks smaller, but next to someone shorter, she looks taller. This is called perception, and it is something everyone experiences. Television shows, photos, and videos can all play tricks on our eyes. So, if you ever meet Dylan Dreyer in real life, you might be surprised by her actual size. She is compact, energetic, and approachable. Her height does not take away from her personality. In fact, it makes her seem friendly and relatable. Fans often comment on how down-to-earth she seems. And when you combine that with her real height, it becomes clear that she is someone who connects with her audience not because of how tall she is, but because of her energy, her smile, and her warmth. Dylan Dreyer was born on August 2nd, 1981, which makes her 44 years old in 2026. Despite her busy schedule reporting the weather, she maintains her health and fitness. Many people her age struggle to keep up with long hours, but Dylan seems to handle it with ease. She also shares glimpses of her personal life on social media. She enjoys family time, outdoor activities, and even cooking. These things might not sound related to her size, but they show her energy and lifestyle, which are connected to how she looks physically. Dylan Dreyer's actual size is smaller than what you might imagine from television. She is 5 feet 3 inches, fit, and has a friendly presence that makes her feel larger than life. Her appearance on screen might make her seem taller, but in real life, she is someone you could easily stand next to without feeling intimidated. It is always fun to see how television personalities compare to real life. Dylan Dreyer proves that size is not what makes a person memorable. It is personality, energy, and confidence. So next time you see her on your morning show, remember she might seem taller on television, but her actual size is something you might not expect. And that is part of the fun of watching your favorite celebrities in real life versus on screen. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about Dylan Dreyer's real height and presence, stay tuned for more interesting facts about your favorite stars.